With Thomas Tuchel set to be England's new head coach after an eerie goal from Fabrizio Romano, let's delve into what he could bring to this England team. First and foremost, he's a tournament specialist. All you got to do is look at his track record. With PSG, he got to the Champions League final in 1920. The season that followed, he moved to Chelsea. In his first season, he won the Champions League. And then the season after that, he got to 2 domestic cup finals with Chelsea. Yes, he did lose them both times against Liverpool, which obviously doesn't look the best on his record, but still, he got to 2 finals in the first place. It does show you that he is equipped and he's built for tournament football. And if he can win the Champions League with an above-average Chelsea team, there is no reason why he can't win a major tournament with England. Just take a look at that Chelsea team. Yes, they had a few good names in there, like N'Golo Kante, Jorginho was good that season, Rudiger, Mount was half decent too, but does it have anything on this current England squad? Absolutely not. Jude Bellingham, Harry Kane, Declan Rice, Trent Alexander-Arnold, Phil Foden, Bukayo Saka, Luke Shaw, John Stones, the list goes on and on. This England team is filled with quality, top class and world class players throughout. And if you're going to play free-flowing attacking football that's progressive, expansive, high octane, high pressing, this squad is basically perfectly suited towards that. And yes, just to make it clear, I wasn't an advocate for Gareth Southgate because he was not a great manager at all. Don't get me wrong, he did get to 2 major finals and I respect him for that. And at times his football was good because although it wasn't flashy and easy on the eye, it got us results and it got us through to the next round. But at the end of the day, he was hampering this England team. He was holding it back because his style of play is too pragmatic. It is not tailored towards the players upon the pitch. And any half-decent manager over the last few years would have done what he's done and, well, ultimately more. If we'd have had Carlo Ancelotti, Thomas Tuchel, Jurgen Klopp, Pep Guardiola as England coach over the past, 3 to 4 major tournaments, we would have bound to have won one because they are high pedigree, high quality managers. And ultimately, Gareth Southgate isn't in that bracket. Moving on to how Tuchel will likely set up his side as England boss, and this isn't as straightforward as you think because he has used a wide variety of formations throughout his managerial career. For example, at Bayern, PSG and Dortmund, he often played 4 at the back and played a 4-2-3-1, whereas at Chelsea, he often played 3 at the back and played a 3-4-1-2 or a 3-4-2-1. And looking at that, you may be saying, well, surely if he won the Champions League with 3 at the back, then for England, he's got to play 3 at the back. No, it's not as simple as that, because when you look at this England squad, where does all the talent lie? In the attacking areas. And if you're playing 3 at the back, you're going to be favouring defensive football because you can have one less player going forward. In a 3-4-2-1, you have 3 players in the attacking positions, whereas with a 4-2-3-1, you're going to have 4. So ultimately, we have to go, lean more towards a 4 at the back formation and one that favours more players in the attacking areas. So if I was Tuchel and what I expect him to play is probably a 4-2-3-1 with Pickford in goal, I'd say he'd probably play Luke Shaw at left back. I'd say he'd play a back 2 with Stones and Gahey. Right back, I would probably say he'd opt for Trent, just because Trent is in such good form. He's a brilliant presser as well, all those years working under Jurgen Klopp, and he would be a perfect slot in that right back system, in that right back position for Tuchel's system. In the double pivot, he'd probably play Rice and Mainoo, because you've got the dynamism of Mainoo to drive forward and get involved with attacking play, and you've got the stability of Rice to sit a little deeper. In the 10, he'd probably play Cole Palmer, just because he is such a creative source and a goal threat as well, and he'd work ideally in that position. On the right, I'd say you'd opt for Saka. He's your most natural fit out there. On the left, it's an interesting one. Maybe we could see the re-emergence of Rashford due to his pace in behind, and look how well Werner worked in Tuchel's system from making those runs in behind. But then again, if it was going to be a player who is favoured to running in behind, it would be Gordon over Rashford. Let's be real, Gordon's in much better form and has been for a long time. But if you wanted a player who could have the ball to feet more, you would go for Grealish or Foden. And then up top, obviously, he's not going to go with Ollie Watkins. He's going to go with Harry Kane. There's no two ways about it. Yes, he does like a striker who can run in behind and stretch the back line, but Kane is the best striker in the world, and yeah, you'd be stupid to not have him in your team. Comment down below whether you think Tuchel is a good appointment. Do you think the FA have done well in appointing Tuchel, or do you think it's a bad decision from them? Because in my opinion, it would be pretty stupid to say it's a bad decision. Yes, you're entitled to your opinion, but this is the best coach we've had in years. For one, he plays attacking football, and that is perfectly suited towards our current crop of talent. And 2, he has a proven track record of doing well in tournament football. And ultimately, what do we want to do as England fans? Win a major tournament. And what's the best way we can do that? By getting a manager who is equipped and is adept to winning tournaments and doing well in this style of football. Yes, you get it. Tuchel is a good appointment in my opinion, but let's hear yours. And if you have enjoyed this video, hit the like button and the subscribe button, and comment down below if you want more content just like this. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one.